4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's get ready to rumble!
So we're starting with a warm-up of the Medborgerskabsprøven. I expect everyone to get this right. I've seen this a bunch of times. All right, round of applause. Denmark is in Jylland. All right, 3 people got this wrong. Now you know what you don't know. Aarhus is in Jylland, not Denmark. What am I saying? Aarhus is in Jylland. All right. Well is the highest climber, up 24 places. All right, we've got TC, Anna B, Arif, Zohal, and Phyllis. Next one. Everyone should know this by now if you've been practicing. Everyone except 2 people. For the 2 people that got this wrong, now you know what you don't know. Grundloven is from 1849. Okay, top 5 reshuffle. TC, DePanther, Zohal, DSB, and Phyllis. SK is the highest climber, up 12 places. We've got 22 questions to go. You've seen this before as well. Okay, 4 people got this wrong. There are 5 regions. Okay, this is a frequently asked question. So please, if you got this wrong, you need to know the answer to this question. It's relevant for both tests. All right, so DePanther, Zohal, TC, DSB, and Arif. Jin is the highest climber, up 8 places. All right, next one. Yes, so this is the collective bargaining that decides the wages for the different sectors in Denmark. That's what it's called, collective overenskomster. 14 people got this wrong. You definitely need to know the answer to this, 14 of you. I'm actually surprised that this number of people got this wrong. But anyways, this question shows up a lot, but they asked it in a different way this time. And DA is short for Dansk Arbejdsgiverne, and LO is short for Landsorganisationer. So the Dansk Arbejdsgiverne represent the employers, and LO represents the employees. So the fagforenings. All right, moving on to the next one. We've got 20 questions to go. Okay, so Zohal is back at the top yet again. TC right behind him at number 2. DePanther, number 3. DSB, number 4. Arif, number 5. 3 players just hit an answer streak of 3.
Excellent.
All right, moving on to the next one. Okay, so I can see 24 people got this wrong. The 5th of May is the anniversary of when Denmark was liberated from the Nazis after World War II. This is a semi-frequently asked question, so please get to know the answer to this. Quite surprised that 24 people got this wrong, but at least now you guys know what you don't know, all 24 of you. So plug that knowledge gap. 19 questions to go. The Panther is out of the top 5 now. Zohal, TC, Arif, number 1, 2, 3, DSB 4, and Pape 5. 11 players lost their answer streak of 5. Sorry, guys. All right, moving on. We've all seen this before. $10. It's not 12 years, it's not 7 years, it's 10 years. So for the 4 of you that got this wrong, now you know what you don't know. Please plug this knowledge gap. This is frequently asked. It's relevant for both tests. Pape is out and Tarzan is in. Raz is the highest climber, up 4 places. On to the next one. Get SU when you are 18 years old. 6 people got this wrong. Please get to know this. Static top 5, not much is happening. Kahus is on fire.
Oh my! He's on fire!
17 questions to go. The parliament election is once every 4 years minimum. All right. On to the next one. By the way, that was a frequently asked question. So if you got that wrong, please get to know that. BSP is back with an answer streak of 3 and he's on fire.
Oh my! He's on fire!
Next one. All right, round of applause. Everyone got this right. This is good. Static top 5. Ati is back with an answer streak of 3.
Excellent.
Next one. You saw this in the previous Kahoot. So it is the employees that select or choose a union representative at the workplace. That's what this question is about. 17 people got this wrong. Now you know what you don't know. Please plug this knowledge gap. This shows up semi-frequently. Tarzan is out. Subas is in. It's the first time we've seen Subas in the top 5. So good for you. Round of applause. SS is making a comeback with 3 in a row. I'm not sure if SS is a guy or a girl.
Excellent.
All right. 14 questions to go. Okay, only one person got this wrong. Yes, so this is another case of who's responsible for what. And in this case, they're asking about Bonahewa and Vugastua, and it's the commune that's responsible for those two. Like I always say, make a list of what the region, the commune, and the state is responsible for, because they might ask about any one of those things or two things at a time. As you can see here, they always switch the questions up. Okay, we're halfway through now. So if Zohal catches fire, he gets an explosion. Harry is making a comeback with 3 in a row, and he's on fire.
Oh my! He's on fire!
Next one. All right. Yeah. Next one. Please get to know this. On to the next one. Okay, a bunch of people fell out. Can't remember who did, but at the moment it's Zohal, Arif, DSB, Subas, and Tarzan. Sak is the highest climber, up 10 places. Next one. You've seen this before. Anna Jacobsen designed the National Bank. This is a frequently asked question, so the 11 people that got this wrong, please get to know this, okay? BH is back with an answer streak of 3.
Perfect!
Okay, next one. Can't fire a woman because she's pregnant. So whoever answered yes, you cannot fire a woman because she's pregnant. Okay. 3 in a row, Jahan is back in the game and he's on fire.
Oh my! He's on fire!
Next one. Okay, so sometimes they ask about Novo Nordisk, sometimes they ask about Vestas, and sometimes they ask about Lego. So find out what those companies make. I can see one person got this wrong, get to know. Novo Nordisk makes insulin for diabetes. Okay, 3 in a row, Pape is back in the game and he's on fire.
Oh my! He's on fire!
All right, next one. Yes, the answer is yes. Women have the opportunity to have support, economic support from the government during the, well, not maternity leave, after they've had the child. Okay. So 4 people got this wrong. Please get to know this semi-frequently asked question. 6 players just hit an answer streak of 6. Ahmad, yes, that question is old. I can see there's a whole conversation about the alcohol question. This is from 2017, so that question is old. Correct answer is 18 because they changed that recently. And I think it was early this year or last year. Can't remember. Next one. The answer for this is no. There's not much to say here. Next one. Jin, back with an answer streak of 3. She's on fire.
This girl is on fire.
All right, next one. Okay, this is also old. But as you can see, this is a frequently asked question. And I think this has a high probability of coming out because the number has changed. Yes, so at the moment, there are 14 members of parliament from Denmark, members of the European Parliament from Denmark because of Brexit. Okay, so Arif is now number 1. Zohal is number 2. Arif is leading Zohal by 8 points. DSB is right behind at number 3. Subas number 4. Tarzan number 5. Ahmad Ali is back in the game 3 in a row, and he's on fire.
Oh my! He's on
Okay, so we have
fire!
6 questions to go, and we're done with this. You've seen this before. Helle Thorning-Smith, not Margaret Vestager. She's the commissioner in the EU. Margaret is. Helle Thorning-Smith was the first female prime minister in Denmark, elected in 2011. She was in the Social Democratic Party. 3 players reached an answer streak of 9.
Excellent.
4 questions to go. The answer is yes. There is also a representative for the students as well as the parents on the school board. Okay, 4 questions to go. Mansour is back with an answer streak of 3, and he's on fire. The moment we have Arif, Zohal, DSB, Subas, and Tarzan. 4 questions to go. It's the EU. NATO is a military defense alliance. The EU came together initially because of trade, but obviously it's grown into something else. And FN is the United Nations, and it's not focused on trade. All right. Moving on to the next one. Zohal is back at number 1. Arif, number 2. Zohal is leading Arif by exactly 30 points. DSB at number 3. Tarzan moved up to number 4. Subas now at number 5. Nata is back in the game. I'm guessing it's a girl. She's on fire.
This girl is on fire.
Okay, moving on to the next one. We've got 3 questions to go and we're done with this. Hopefully you all get this right. No, foreigners cannot vote for the Folketing election. All right, next one. All right, Zohal still number 1, Arif number 2, DSP number 3, Tarzan on fire at number 4, Subas number 5. This is for Tarzan.
Oh my! He's
2
on
questions to
fire.
go. All right. 3 people got this wrong. Yes, men have the right to take leave after they become fathers. Next one. All right, static top 5. 4 players reached an answer streak of 5.
Excellent.
Next
Perfect.
one. Last question. Actually, I'm surprised they're asking this here. This is strange. Anyways, yeah. All right, 8 people got this wrong. This question is about something called Stoun's bundle. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but this was when the owners of the land, the nobles at the time, restricted movement of the peasants, and you couldn't leave a place up until you were 40. You couldn't leave the place where you were born up until you were 40 years old, and this was to secure that the nobles had people that could work the land to make money for them. And there was a reform called the land reforms, which is mentioned here in the answer. And it happened, I think, 1788, I think. But yes, that's what this question is about. This is the last one. Podium time. Perfect scores all across the board. Arif, Zohal, and DS. We've got Tarzan and Subas at number 4 and 5.